Good morning, froggy friends. We are here for another lesson on fractions. But before we get started with learning about fractions, I want to show you something new that was added to our school grounds. Now, if you're in my actual classroom in my real school, you'll know that this fall we did some fun stuff with our fourth grade book buddies, and we helped our book buddies to take care and hatch something. So I was missing our little chickens, so I added some chickens to our school. And we're going to help them grow and get big so that they lay some eggs for us. You can also see that I added a farm. So this spring, our first grade class was going to grow a garden so that we could make some food for our little chickens. Have a real life farm. So we're going to do that on our Minecraft classroom. And then maybe next year we'll get to do it for real. Let's go ahead and learn about fractions now. So today we will learn about halves and fourths. So you can see here that that's what 1/2 looks like, the symbol, and 1/4 looks like. 1/2 and 1/4. And we're going to look at why that says that today. So we're going to go over here to our learning area and look at our first example, a fourth. And you can see that it is a square that is broken up into 4 different parts, 4 different colors. So if I look at this square and I say, okay, how much of the square is red? 1 out of 4 parts is red. So it is 1/4 red. So see, that's why we have the 1/4 symbol. Then if we look over here for review, well, we know the 1/2. So 1/2, 1 out of 2 parts is yellow. So 1/2, 1 out of 2 is yellow. So do we see why that symbol is the way it is? Kind of makes sense when you look at it this way. So let's go ahead and try to figure out on our own what is a whole, a half, or a fourth. So let's look at our examples. Number 1, well, we have a rectangle here. We have to look at how many parts are in this rectangle. How many times is it cut up? Are they equal? So how would you say this is broken up? Is it by a whole? Is it by a half? Or is it by a fourth? What do you think? I say that it is by a fourth because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. So we have an example of a fourth right here. So let's go ahead and look over to number 2. We have an example of we know this one. It's a whole part. That's what we learned the last time. All right, number 3. What is this? Is it an example of a whole, a half, or a fourth? It is a half because it is broken into 2 different parts. Good job. All right, number 4. What do you think? A whole, a half, or a fourth? Well, this is easy. It's a whole because the whole thing is purple. All right, number 5. We have another weird type of rectangle. Is it broken up into fourths, halves, or wholes? What do you think? Well, there's 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 set. And they're all different colors. So it's broken up into fourths. Okay, number 6, we have how many different parts? This is kind of big, but does it matter if it's that big? You look at it and go, oh, I can't do it. But no, you go, this is easy. There is 1, 2 different colors, and they are all equal. You have an equal set here and an equal set here. So they all have the same amount. So this is broken up into a half. All right, it's test time. You get to tell me or your parent, what is this an example of? Is it a whole? Is it broken down into halves? Or is it broken down into fourths? All right, froggy friends, that is all we are going to do on fractions in Minecraft. Next week, we're going to do a fun craft activity with construction paper, scissors, crayons, and glue. So get ready for that next week where we're going to make examples of halves and fourths. Oh, and you'll need a pencil because we're going to do some writing too. But just maybe we'll come back to Minecraft for some reading lessons. I bet you guys would like that. So until next week, keep hopping.